of my son's room. We've got way too many toys. We've got a toy chest here. We bought that little box right here, and that's kind of what's inspiring this whole room makeover. Kind of like an adventure theme, but yet, which we kind of had already, but just kind of going with like some of the rustic stuff. Not rustic, I don't even know what that is. Kind of like modern industrial stuff. We ordered a bed that's supposed to be here today. They pulled their blankets off and actually made a fort in the living room right now. So his bed's not made, but he still has all of these toys, all of this stuff. We have a bunch of Star Wars stuff because my husband really loves Star Wars and he makes collective action figures. So we have a bunch of these in here. I need to still make some shelves that are going to go across up here where he's going to have all of his Star Wars stuff. My husband also was a BMX stunt jumper, rode professionally. And so those are some of his custom bikes and some magazine covers he was on. So his room is really in a collection of things that my husband likes, things, that he likes, and just a bunch of stuff. Hey, Huckleberry, and his puppy. So we're going to be working on kind of bringing all these themes together and giving him a room that will work for him as he grows up. The bed that we purchased is a loft bed, so that will be really nice. So he'll have some room underneath here, but I need to clean out the boxes that are underneath here and the things that are here, so that way when the loft bed comes, we don't have that. And then I'm just gonna start rearranging and trying to figure out where things are going. Like I said, the bed's supposed to be here today, but it's actually snowing, so I don't know if it's gonna get held up in delivery or not, but hopefully it'll get here. But this is our before, what we're working with, and hopefully it will look good when we're all done. All right, so Huckleberry's here helping me. We got the bed in, and I don't even know how many pieces. So now I get to try to put it together. I took his other bed, well, the mattress is there because that will go on top, but I took the bed frame out. Been working on hanging curtain rods. I still have to go pick up some curtains and moving some things around. Got this wall over here done, which I'm not sure. It feels very, very cluttered. So, and I haven't, like, I still have the vacuum and stuff in here. So I need to kind of figure out what I want to do. I do like the things hanging, but it feels very busy. And then these boxes, I think I want to get different colors for the little inserts because it's just a lot of dark in here. So we'll see. But I do like the posters, and I do like his little figures that his dad made him up there. Just kind of, like I said, making this the Star Wars wall. It would be kind of cool to paint the whole thing black and put glow stars on it or something, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think it'd be too dark. So anyway, still working on it, figuring it out. Now to assemble this bed that isn't, I don't know how many pieces, but there's a lot. There's a lot. And I've got a nice tore up instruction book. So hopefully I can get it put together. We'll see. Okay, so do you like your new room? Yes? Okay. That's the most important part. As long as the kids are happy. There's still some stuff to be done. Can you get your scooter out of here, Isaiah? He just rode a scooter in here and dropped it. So you saw me building the bed. This is the loft bed. We picked it up off Amazon. There were quite a few different ones. I picked this one up because the box was dented. It was a little bit cheaper. It was, I think, normally like around 220 bucks. It's a tall bed. It's taller than my daughter's by a lot. And you can secure it to the wall to make it super steady because it does move some, but it's pretty darn steady as far as like some of the other ones had really thin rails and stuff, but I felt like this was pretty good. It took a little bit of time to put together, and I put it together wrong more times than not, and I had to take it apart and redo it, but it definitely freed up more floor space for him to have to play. Their rooms are pretty good size to begin with. I think they're 13 by 13. But it's still just freed it up. We got some curtains up, so he still has his like the honeycomb blinds behind there. But I really enjoy the curtains. I think they just add a lot to it, just soften up the space and stuff. I still need to hang some shelves to get some more stuff up, but we have his little wall of adventure over here with his deer head, and I think it's a deer and a coyote skull put together. And our little explorer and some stuff, and then a skateboard that my husband designed. The other side has a really cool design with Boba Fett, but I couldn't hang it that way, so I had to do it this way. And then he has this little cabinet. I still need to buy some gray boxes, so that way this kind of goes more with the gray theme and the black theme, but I hadn't ordered those yet. So we're still using the brown ones. And then he still has all of his little knickknacks. I don't know. Do your kids like collect knickknacks like crazy? My kids collect so many knickknacks, and I think they get it from their dad. I'm like, okay, it's cute for a while, and then I toss it. But my daughter and him both collect so many. So he has a bunch of toys and books and stuff in here. Little stuffed animals. He's not so big on stuffed animals. His Lego box. In this like chest thingy or bench or whatever you want to call it, has all of his dress up stuff in it. So that was really helpful. And then he can still sit under here and do stuff. And then I figure eventually as he gets older, if we end up putting a gaming system in here, it's a place for kids to sit. And we might put a like futon on this side eventually, like a little twin futon or something, to where if we do end up having a sleepover, which we're not really big on sleepovers, that could happen. Or like when we have company, if they have kids and stuff. Not sure yet. For now, his old toddler crib bed is here, and we have this little bear rug, and Huckleberry loves this as his bed. And then he has this bean bag, which is one of those that you fill with stuffed animals too. So he has a bunch of stuffed animals in there as well. And then a little Chester that has a bunch of large size action figures. And then his little chair that we've had from IKEA for forever. I love that little glowing globe. It's supposed to like hover in air, but we've never been able to get it. And then he loves these drums. Whenever we see these little drums, he always wants them. So he has a couple drums there. I need to find something to hang the guitar, because right now it's just leaning against there. And then of course his Beyblades. And then we have this artwork, Be Strong and Courageous, Seek Adventure and Truth. That was from Hobby Lobby. And then that's like an old antique sword that we have up there. And then the sign up here that says, shoot for the moons. Even if you miss, you'll be among the stars. I love that. And I thought that was really pretty for the side here. I want to get some glow stars still. And you can see actually some of the spots on the wall where we had some stuck up there. But I wanted to pick up some more. And then there used to be a cartoon where this kid would go pick a hat up, and depending on what hat he went, kind of like the different adventures and stuff. So we have like a Boonie hat, a baseball hat, a Mickey Conductor hat, and then his fedora, and then like a fireman's hat, and then a motorcycle hat. And so we kind of just like made this wall of different hats. So kind of just to show the different adventures that he's been on. A little basketball hoop on his closet door. Both of our kids have huge walk-in closets, so that makes it really nice. We were able to store quite a bit, like his Nerf guns. He has so many Nerf guns. So this bucket is just like Nerf guns and big guns and stuff. And then his backpacks. And so they have quite a bit of space in here to store some stuff. I never had closets like that when I was little. And then he has his Star Wars wall, which we still have all of these ones that we have to hang. We're going to hang them off of fishing lines up from the ceiling. So they kind of look like they're flying in, but we don't want to cover, my husband used to be a pro BMX stunt jumper, and so he has his bikes that he designed and made all up here, along with some magazine covers and stuff that he was on. So that's kind of like a little, thing, throw back to his dad, and that way, it's a great place for my husband to be able to display his bikes and stuff. So we love having that up there. And then the Star Wars wall, where my husband also makes custom Star Wars figures. So a lot of these are custom Star Wars figures. And if you guys saw me when I showed the preview, I talked about building a shelf up there. It hasn't happened. It still may happen, but for now it hasn't happened. So right now we just displayed it all here with these little shelves, and then I hung those 3 little fighter thingies and the Millennium Falcon up there, along with some of his bigger Star Wars action figures. And that's kind of like that other box that I said had large action figures. If they weren't Star Wars, they're stored in there. So they're like the Marvels and stuff. But the Star Wars ones are all up here, along with just some Star Wars, and then this odd Ninja Turtle that somehow has made it in there with that gnome. So, and then I found new boxes for this cabinet. I wasn't really like a big fan of the design, but they were black and white, which, I was going with the darker colors, and they're the Better Homes and Gardens. So they're really nice and sturdy boxes. They're solid, and I liked that about it. And they were only $1.50 at, Walmart. They were clearancing them out. And usually if you guys have looked, they're anywhere from like $5 to $8. So even though I wasn't the biggest fan of the color, I probably would have preferred solid black, gray, or something like that. But I couldn't, at that price, I was like, that's fine. So that's his bedroom all done. I'm so glad we finally got it done. We did my daughter's bedroom actually before we did my son's bedroom. And I still haven't shown that video because hers was a huge makeover. We had to pull out the carpet and we replaced it with like a wood linoleum floor because that guy right there, he survived a rattlesnake bite to his nose, and he got super sick. And he happened to be in her room when he got sick, and he totally ruined the carpet because he got sick on the carpet. And the smell from detoxing from a rattlesnake bite is horrible. So we ended up pulling hers and redoing her room. And I hope to eventually show you guys the after of her room, but the problem is her room is never clean. So being I didn't get it right away, and we're still actually possibly like, we're going to be ordering some different shelves and some different units. So when those all get done, it'll be ready to go. But there you guys go. Tell me what you think. Good little change or update for a kid's bedroom. I feel like this room can really grow with him. He has little themes here and there, but all in all, like the furniture, like the curtains, the cabinets and stuff can all really kind of grow with him. So, you know, being we have the farm, the cow rug works really good, but it's also adventure-y. But I feel like it really grows with your kids. So I hope it works. I still want to get, like I said, new bedding for him, either some kind of black and white or some gray. I saw a couple of them, but I wasn't really excited about it. And I'm totally fine being patient and waiting. I will wait and wait and wait until I find what I want at Marshall's or Ross or Target on sale, like I did with my daughter's comforter. We ended up waiting and got it for $7.50. So patience is a virtue. This stuff works for now. But there you guys go. That is our bedroom makeover for my son, who will be 9 here in a few weeks. Thanks for watching, you guys. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Tell me, do your kids collect so much knickknacks and stuffed animals? I seriously cannot stand it, but I know it means a lot to them, so I let it go. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. We'll see you guys all again real soon. Bye.